Tony's.
I accidentally entered the Gaylor Swiftie-verse.
I'm so excited.
Machinal is laying out what all women are faced with, but many women betray themselves thinking that they're not faced with it.
We're gonna go to an Agenti Day conference.
Yes.
Oh, so cute.
It's been a horrible day.
My name is Katharine Quinn. I'm a 30-something living in New York City and working on Broadway. I run a company called And That's Showbiz. We do social media marketing for The Great Gatsby on Broadway, Maybe Happy Ending on Broadway, The Notebook Tour, wow, Senior Class at the Olney, The Heart at La Jolla Playhouse, and more projects that I can't talk about yet. Anyway, it's a crazy, wonderful time. The business is growing. Everything is happening. So join me for a few days in the life here in New York City doing the Broadway grind. First things first, time. It is currently the very tippy tail end of May, where it's like June in like 2 seconds, which is wild. Today, we are doing Machinal Press Day. Machinal is a new adaptation. Yes, Machinal, not Machinal. Evidently, that's how Sophie Treadwell, playwright herself, said it back in the day and took it from the French word machinal. And so we're doing it properly. Anyway, people think that we're doing it improperly, myself included. I was like, I've never heard it said that way. We'll make a piece of content about it. It'll be great. So anyway, we've got press morning this morning, then going to Buena Vista Social Club at 2 o'clock. So excited. My mother is joining me for that. She's in town. Fun. And then after Buena Vista Social Club, I am filming some more marvelous Broadway reviews. My pal Megan Ann, who's a Broadway producer, is making this awesome series where parents are talking about what's on Broadway and what shows their kids can see, what families can see. And it's not just like Aladdin. It's like, hey, can my family see Buena Vista? This might be for your family if blank, or what age it might be good for. So super smart idea, and I'm helping her out with it. That is this afternoon into evening, and then I'm gonna come home. I think I might have a meeting somewhere in the middle of all that, but that's a problem for another time. Tomorrow's an even crazier day. It's just, yeah, it's the time. But things are good. So let's make some Broadway magic, shall we? What is the plot of Machinal?
The plot of Machinal is laying out what all women are faced with, but many women betray themselves thinking that they're not faced with it.
Ooh, wow.
Machinal is a play from the 1920s by Sophie Treadwell that is loosely based on the Ruth Snyder case, which is the case of a woman who killed her husband with her lover and then was put to death for it. But our play takes a new approach to that and tries to enliven the story with tap dance and experimental movement theater and queer folks and gender non-conforming folks, and it's a really fun play.
Loved it.
Oh, Kay's in town.
Very different and delightful, and so much talent.
So much talent. The dancing was insane, and the musicians.
And
the musicians.
The musicians.
It's all about the musicians. And then, what else did I want to... Oh, Kay saw John Proctor as the villain last night.
And I loved it.
A play?
I saw a play.
I loved it.
I thought it was incredibly well cast, well done. I recognize that classroom.
I love it. I sent 2 teachers to go see John Proctor as the villain last night.
Well, one was a counselor who had been a tri-delt raised at a First Baptist.
And she loved it.
Loved it.
Good. So glad. And then now Kay has seen almost every Best Musical nominee except Death Becomes Her, which she will see probably tomorrow night.
That's
so fun.
great.
So fun.
I still want to see Just in Time. And then once I see that, I'm in good shape, I think. I'd like to see Purpose, maybe on your next trip.
Hi. Y'all are the best. Thank you for being here. Look at this little gremlin. I am so wrecked from today. I'm so tired. It was so good. Everything was so successful. Say so one more time. But I am so tired. Tomorrow is also going to be crazy, but I don't think it's going to be as people-y, which is going to be easier on me in a sense, which will be good. I thought I had more to say, but as it turns out, I don't. But seeing Buena Vista with my mom was so fun. She loved it. And then filming with Megan Ann was absolutely a delight, as always. And now I took like an hour to rot, and now it's 8:12 and I need to like hunker down and work. I've ignored my team all day, which is awful, but it's just been crazy, and it's gonna be crazy again tomorrow. But that's life. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay, I'll check in with you tomorrow. I've done a garbage job vlogging today. You wanna know why? Because this is the first time I've really left my house outside of briefly walking my dog. And also, it's been a horrible day. It's been very hard. We had one win, and that's my baby. No, I had 2 wins if you count baby visiting, which I do. All right, we're gonna go shoot some witchy shit at Gatsby, and then I'm gonna come back home and snuggle my dog and send a proposal and crack. No, hopefully not crack.
Do some dissociating games.
Yes, I will be definitely dissociating. My attention span is not permitting me to read right now. I need to try Disney Dreamlight Valley, but I'll honestly probably just watch reality trash or pretend to. She made the vinyl. The day got better. Thank God. Let's do some work and go to bed. Do you want to work the Great Gatsby vinyl signing? It's freaking second time's the charm. We just got in. We did a day trip to Orlando yesterday. It was amazing. And now it's the week of the Tonys. Baby Happy did very well at the Drama Desk Awards, but Dead Outlaw and Buena Vista were not eligible because they were last season. So I am still just holding my breath, but this afternoon is all about Gatsby. This evening is all about Classic Stage. I'm going to be moderating a panel, so let's keep on this crazy adventure.
Yes.
How do you like our vinyl, Jason Howland?
Wow.
How are you doing? Congrats. Good to see you.
First time ever. Is that you right there?
Oh my God.
Come on, bystander number 1.
I'm Katie Weber. I was in the ensemble, but I left. Now I'm in Smash. But I'm very happy to be here.
I'm Alex Bracken. I'm still in the show. I'm a swing.
All of you for your work on the cast album. So excited to listen to this on vinyl. I'm with you, but I love theater vinyl.
One event down. One event to go. It was good to see old friends. It was. And the talkback was good. Ashley did a great job. I needed to thank her more for these. Send her flowers. Or a gift. And good people came. And we continue to learn so much every event. But I think the Old Sports had a great time. And I think the OBC cast felt really good. And hopefully our new cast members felt good. And now I'm gonna eat a bite before hosting this thing. Yay! So I got to moderate a panel for Classic Stage Company with Rashidra Scott and Marsha from RuPaul's Drag Race. They are both absolutely incredible. We talked about the future of musical theater. I was invited by the Classic Stage Company's new associate board of sort of like younger producers who are invested in bringing younger people to Classic Stage Company and sort of theater in New York City in general. And anyway, the conversation was incredible. The rooftop was amazing. It was altogether an amazing night, and I love hosting conversations. Also, this is at Rick Miramontez's office. He is a
huge fancy Broadway press agent, and the amount of history and photos and signatures in this space are insane. If you're new here, I do voiceover. I used to make nice fat cash doing voiceover. I'll link to a video that shares my journey to becoming a Fiverr millionaire, but unfortunately it's now like a very part-time job and very part-time salary, which is a bummer because we had a good run, voiceover and I. However, I do have 22 projects in my queue right now, so I gotta get recording. What a gift. What a gift. Okay, so update. We're waiting for Love Island. I'm theoretically supposed to be working, but mostly I accidentally entered the Gaylor Swiftie-verse. We made a letter, like Taylor Swift's letter, talking about reputation and like upcoming work in the style of Taylor Swift, with like the handwriting and the 12 eyes and all of that. The Gaylors found it and they are hypothesizing what it all means. And I just want to say that if Taylor would like to come to the Great Gatsby in any capacity, or come to one of our parties, or if she would like to involve me in the inevitable Broadway musical written by Taylor Swift, I would like to do that. Thank you so much for watching, Taylor. Swiftie forever. Thank you so much. The magic of the internet is such that my wonderful partner literally asked me whether this was real. Okay. Earnestly. Okay, but Taylor Swift is known for her NDAs. I have signed an NDA for Taylor Swift when I have bartended. Are you allowed to say that? It's years and years and years in the past. I'm sure it's fine. I'm not saying anything more. It's just I've signed an NDA. She's known for her NDAs. It wouldn't shock me if you hadn't told me. And I kind of still don't believe you that you weren't contacted. Blink twice if you've signed an NDA for Taylor Swift. This is killing me. Blink 2 more times. I wasn't sure. That was 3 times. What are you doing to me? Baby. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I needed this. It's been a rough week or so let's go down. Disney was amazing. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all. We went to Disney for a day. I didn't film any of it because I wanted to live in the moment. And also, I'm a little sick of screens. But don't worry. My partner has a screen up. I have a screen up. My laptop screen is up. And the TV is on. So things are going great.
Hi team. Wednesday afternoon. We're moving and shaking. Things are happening. Meetings, all that jazz. This afternoon evening is a little more like, wow, let's go. No, I have not been in my bed for very long. Just felt the need to disclaim that. I got to talk to a reporter earlier who's going to feature me in a Pride article, and I'm really excited about that. In Dallas Voice magazine. Happy Pride, my gays. Doing worky work. Gonna try to get an inbox 0, maybe. No, it's not reasonable. It's not gonna happen. But gonna head down to the Broadway Theater to do a shoot with Aisha Jackson, our new Daisy Buchanan. I'm so excited. So that's gonna be great. And then I go from that to Maybe Happy Ending, where I am with Ghostlight social team doing an unboxing video, and then Jenny Anderson is going to do a dressing room shoot with us. Can't wait. And then I'm going to see the invited dress of Trophy Boys at MCC. So there is a lot happening, and there's a lot I'm really excited about. It's interesting. I got a massage this morning, which was amazing. Again, I've hyped her so many times on this channel. If you need a great masseuse in New York City, Serafina at Remedy Massage on the Upper West Side. Incredible. Sometimes when I have a massage, it's like therapy. It is massage therapy. Sometimes when I have a massage, I'm really good about like feeling the release, and I'm just like breathing and I'm just letting go. My brain was running 200 miles per hour. Speaking of ADHD, I was just watching a TikTok where somebody was talking about Vyvanse, and I'm like, do I need to get on Vyvanse? But then I don't want to have to get off Vyvanse. But the way that everyone talks about it, I'm like, I am an ADHD human, and it would be probably a little miraculous. I don't know what that life is like. I've existed as such an ADHD person for 35 years. I have no idea what would happen to me if I had one thought at a time in a row. Crazy. It's hard to be excellent in all things. I know that sounds so stupid, but I'm trying really hard to be excellent at Maybe Happy Ending and Broadway Gatsby and our other clients and running a business and being a leader. And make sure that our content is as good as it possibly can effing be. And I feel a lot of pressure about the Tonys,
I feel like also when I came into the Broadway marketing space, it was like I was the renegade and everyone else felt like institutional, but now there's several of me. There are several renegades in this space, which is humbling because now I'm like, I can't say the thing that I want to say. But the bar's been raised. Partially by me, like, and my team. It's exciting and daunting that people have upped their game. So a lot of like my brain space right now is not only going to like better content that we can produce, but also what's the best way to utilize my team members, what those roles within my team, like as we continue to expand, what those look like what we need. Because the truth of the matter is there's one Katharine Quinn. And people on my team have skills beyond what I can do, but I'm still missing duplicates of some of the things that I do, and I need it for us to be able to do as many things as we're doing right now. And we're still boutique, you know, I don't take on projects that don't light me up, but there are a good number of things lighting me up right now. So that's enough. I just wanted to check in, but I'll take you with me, hopefully, to the Broadway Theater and then to the Belasco and then to MCC. Guess I should put on real clothes, huh?
This is the candid moment that they took of us in costume and made it to the front of the house.
I love those people so much. I love them. Let's go see a play. Truly my least favorite part of the entire city of New York. I hate it here. Oh my god, the scaffolding is finally gone from Sony Hall. It is so beautiful, this facade. I did not recognize her. Hello. Okay, we're just here. We're here having a conversation. I've got Little Bear. I seem to like do all my chatting with you in bed, how intimate, but I just wanted to check in. I love the show. The play is a debate team that has to take the affirmative take of the argument, the assertion that feminism has failed women. And it is female and non-binary actors playing boys at an all-boy prep school. I went to an all-girl school. My all-boy prep school that was attached, our brother's school, has turned out some of the most heinous people, like known bad people in our time. Anyway. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. My friend Jess was supposed to join me, but we found out a little late in the day that the show started at 7, not 7:30. So she ended up not being able to make it, which was a bummer. But that's okay. Today was honestly, ultimately a really good day. It was a tougher start of the day. Sometimes it's the reverse, where you're like feeling great in your apartment and you go out into the world and then the world sucks. This was the opposite. I was feeling grumpy in my apartment and I went outside and I got to spend time with Aisha Jackson, who is like sunshine and light. And then the cast of Maybe Happy Ending, which is the most unbelievable backstage ever. And then saw Trophy Boys. And it was kind of nice. Like, I always want to spend time with Tia. Tia spent time with their friends today, which also, like, honestly is really nice. My partner spent time with their friends. I don't know. I like reaffirming that we have a life together, but also can exist and do things separately. And then I took myself out for a slice of pizza afterwards. And then I walked a lot uptown. Not a lot. I walked like a couple avenues over and then 10 blocks uptown past congestion pricing. And I was like, I'm going to take such a cheap cab ride home because I'm past the congestion zone. I'm not even going to get on Uber and Lyft. And it was more expensive than the Ubers and Lyfts that I priced from Midtown in the congestion zone. It was so frustrating. And it was a nice night and I was enjoying my walk, but I saw a cab available and I was like, I regret it. Anyway, home now with Bear. Should I work? Yes. Am I going to? Probably not. I think that tonight I'm just going to sit in this delicious intimidation of other players in the space, peers doing really good work. And I am ready to turn my attitude around on it because I went from cheering on my peers to being intimidated by them. And I want to go back to cheering them on because, first of all, we're leveling up the game or updating, modernizing the game. And it's fun. It's really fun. Honestly, also, it's going to make me better to have a little competitive spirit. And I'm curious where we're all going to end up. I don't need to be so cryptic. It's like me, Austin Spiro, Carly Heitner, and then Andrew Patino is more recent, but doing great work on Heathers. Carly has interns. Austin is completely flying solo, but used to be City Center. Andrew is a producer / content human. And then as far as like Renegades, other peers, like producers in the space, it is obviously Greg Noble, Aaliyah Chanel Scott, and Thomas Laub. Zach Bayer is super, super smart. I just think it's a really interesting time. It's exciting when it's not miserable. It's not miserable, and it's not, well, it can be miserable. It's not miserable right now. When I was talking to that reporter earlier today, he was like, where do you see the business in 5 years? Where do you see your business in 5 years? The answer that kind of avoids the question, but is true, is I have no idea. It's like, I have all of these ideas, but every time I set a plan for myself, something cooler and wilder and better happens, and I hope that's the case. One never knows what life will throw at one, positive and negative. Yeah, I'm curious. Who of us is still going to be doing content? What will content look like in 5 years? Like, everything is changing so quickly. Will I be producing? Will I have left the business? Probably not. I hope not. I hope that if I do, it's temporary. I wouldn't mind if my primary source of income were not the business. I would love for ATS, like our own media production side of things, to really blossom. And I don't know if that'll happen because it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of money to make that happen. Will I still have a company? Will I be flying solo? It'll be interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to watch some Love Island. I feel like I should take the dog OUT. But what if I didn't? And what if we just went out early in the morning? Oh my god, tomorrow I'm going to an agentic AI conference. I'm ready for my brain to explode, and I'm honestly so excited to spend the day away from musical theater. Love you so much. God, I have pitches to do. It's fine. I would say I'd work on them over the weekend. However, the Tonys are Sunday, so maybe not. Oh, okay, before I go though, I really love hearing your thoughts and I really love having conversations. So if you want to leave a comment and have the conversation, I would love that. Okay, thanks. Hi team. It is warm. I'm in Midtown at 10. So good. No meetings. Well, probably one meeting, but that's great. We're gonna go to an agentic AI conference. Gonna learn where we're headed. Let's go. Okay, so as it turns out, some conferences are too niche for me. That was kind of a mess. It wasn't run very well. Either the sessions were really broad and vague and like not that helpful. Hey, it's Gatsby. Or so incredibly niche that I had no idea what was going on, and they were built for like AI engineers, which I am not. Oh god, showtime. Okay, so as I was saying, hi Feeny. We just got too niche. We got too niche, and it's okay. Sometimes we go too niche. I'm still glad that I went to the Agentic AI conference, but I didn't have any huge takeaways, and that was a bummer because South by Southwest blew my mind. But that's okay. Maybe I just need to go to like a marketing conference. And this was only a day, so you know, it's fine. Oh my god, it's good to see my hair in this because I just got some photos of me from an event, and my hair looks crazy. But that's okay. Really vibrant. Here's what I want to say. I need to send... I don't know if this is an ADHD problem or just like a grown-up problem. I have like 3 or 4 proposals that I need to send. And I need to just like crank them out. It's tough. It's 8:06 p.m. This is not my time of day. Love Island comes on in 54 minutes. And all I want to do is just troll and scroll and be a gremlin. I also need to reschedule my morning because the Tony Awards rehearsal is tomorrow morning, and I thought that it was Saturday morning. And so now I need to reschedule a bunch of shit. 2 other opportunities came into my inbox today. And I am just a little bit like, how are we going to do all of this, everybody? Yeah. How are we gonna do all of this, everybody? I wanted him to tilt his head. Oh, he just did. Did you just tilt your head? Did you just tilt your head? I forgot to do an outro, so I'm jumping in and saying hi, Katharine from the future. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for engaging with the channel. Thank you for watching the wild and wonderful journey. It is a crazy time. I feel like I say that every vlog because it's just never not a crazy time. In the next one, we're gonna go to the Tony Awards, root for Maybe Happy Ending and all the other incredible shows this season. If you want to stick around for some Tony's magic, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I try to reply to all the comments, so if you want to say hi, leave a comment down below. Would love to know what you think, what you want to see backstage from Broadway behind the scenes. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok @Katharine Quinn, and make sure you're following And That Showbiz as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.